Shocking, isn't it? Yeah. Let's get back to the Pope's visit to America. Boy, did he push climate change in that speech at the White House this morning. Listen to this.
It seems clear to me also that climate change is a problem we can no longer be left to a future generation.
Joining us now, former State Department official Christian Whiton. Christian, I was not expecting that. The Pope walked right into politics and policy of climate change. Were you surprised, as I was?
No, I'm not surprised. I mean, this Pope, to me, has basically made himself a politician. It's a very political visit. He's never been to the United States before. Instead of coming to learn and listen, he's coming to preach. And it's, it's bad politics. It's bad policy. The Earth stopped warming more or less in the late 1990s. All of the models are wrong. But it's a huge mistake for the Catholic Church. I mean, it risks following the path of other mainline churches, of the Protestant churches here, of becoming sort of politically trendy, becoming the church of what's happening now. Yeah. And how does this help people in their everyday lives who are struggling?
Social media is exploding with this right now. And if you look at some of the more leftist publications, if I can put it like that, they are saying quite clearly, Politico, CNN, the Pope has gone political. That's exactly what they're saying. I didn't hear anything this morning about the persecution of Christians in North Africa. I didn't hear anything about the slaughter of Christians overseas. I heard no defense of that. I don't think it was even mentioned, except briefly, by President Obama. I tell you, Christian, I'm sorry to say, I am shocked at this. I am truly surprised at how much time climate change took up with the Pope's speech earlier this morning.
And frankly, it sounds like the moral equivalence we'll hear at the UN General Assembly later this week and next week. I mean, the idea that there is good and evil in the world, that there is good and evil in every human being, that we need to be active in that struggle for good to prevail, and the idea that the United States, while we are not Boy Scouts, is actually a force of good in the world, all of that is lost. And I hope the Pope likes his new friends, because these people who are cheering him on as he criticizes capitalism, as he gives the Castros a free pass, as he talks about climate change, they're not going to be with him when push comes to shove on true moral issues. He is alienating his base.
Now, tomorrow he addresses a joint session of Congress, I believe. You're a senior official. You were at the State Department. Are you going to be there tomorrow?
No, I didn't get an invitation, oddly enough. These joint sessions are significant when people like Tony Blair comes during the Iraq War, and certainly when Netanyahu comes. But he'll be speaking not in English. It just isn't going to be a big deal.
Christian Whiton, thanks very much for joining us this morning on this, what I think is a breaking story. I'm still astonished by what the Pope had to say. Christian, thanks very much indeed. Appreciate it.
Thanks.